It's Friday. This video is going up on Sunday. I've filmed nothing all week. This is the first time I've pressed record on the camera. I have no notes. I have no plan of what to say. I'm just going to sit down here and chat. I don't even know where this is going to go, to be honest. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because I've committed to do Sunday videos again. It's kind of killing me a little bit, not bringing in all the cinematography and the music and all the drones and stuff like that. And I do miss doing that, but it's the time it takes. I can't justify the amount of time it takes to do all of that stuff. So it's just gonna have to be a bit raw and ready, I'm afraid. I thought I'd have a little ramble about stuff. I got a job. That's the big news around here. I don't technically have the job yet. I have a month trial where I'm basically being a graphic designer for a company, doing animation and design. And if they like me after a month, then they'll keep me on. And if they don't, they're gonna be like, see you later, get out of here. We don't ever wanna see your face around here again. It'll be good to have something a bit more stable. I haven't had a job since leaving Heat magazine. God, that was over 10 years ago now. All of us who are independents, who managed to survive government lockdowns for 2 years, will know how much we kind of long and we're sort of low-key jealous of anyone who has regular income coming in, because it is, it's brutal trying to relax, not knowing when your next paycheck's coming in. So it'll be nice not to have that concern. So that's why a job appeals to me so much, because I just don't want that stress anymore. It never goes away. It never goes. What else have I got to talk about? This is why I should come prepared. This is why I should have a few notes, because when you just raw dog like this, it can go anywhere. But you know what? I think that with everything so hyper optimized and filtered through AI these days, that maybe this clumsy, raw human tripping over his sentences type content is probably what people don't want. Yeah, they definitely don't want that. I think they prefer the AI stuff. It's like, I saw this thing the other day of this, like, somebody filmed somebody on the solar eclipse, which was basically the most underwhelming thing I've ever seen in my life. We went upstairs and I was looking at it, and it didn't even cover the whole fucking thing. The whole sun wasn't covered. It was like just looking at a crescent moon. I think people in Spain maybe got the whole experience, but we didn't here. We got, like, it didn't quite make it. It was really underwhelming. I was really disappointed. I sort of regretted walking up the stairs to see it. Like, what a waste of a walk up a flight of stairs that was. But anyway, I saw people posted this picture of this guy doing this, like, on a skate. They like filmed it on a skate ramp, and he went up on a skate ramp, and you could see him, like, do a flip and then go back down with the eclipse in the background. And I was like, I prefer AI, to be honest. I prefer AI content, because AI could make that look way better. I was trying to be funny just then. Don't think it worked. In future, write notes. People don't want you raw dogging. Yeah, what's else has been going down in Michalaks town? Yeah, so I'm trying to get this job. So that's the main thing. Kids, we've taken the kids out of the international school near us, and we put them into Portuguese school, because that way they're going to learn Portuguese. They're not learning in the international school. They're not really teaching them Portuguese. So they're kind of, yeah. Rufus is learning more from, like, Duolingo than he is from school. So yeah, we're putting him in a Portuguese school. Not Grayson. He's going into, like, another kind of, it's like a hub type thing. I'll talk about it some other time. It's boring school chat. Dogs are okay. They're just sleeping there on the couch. Hannah is in town with Rufus at the moment. He's selling some jam. They went out foraging for, what are they called? Figs, which are actually not even free fruit. You know that. They're inverted flowers. Anyway, there's a bit of a dad fact for you. And anyway, they foraged a bunch of figs, and then they made jam out of it. He's made 3 pots of jam, and he's selling them for €5 each down on the beach. And he sells it with a poem, so you get a free poem. You get your jam and a poem for €5. So they're down there doing that. Grayson's off on sailing school, so he's doing that for today, messing around on some boats. I am working on an app as well for my friend Georgia, who's a big TikToker. Yeah, she's a TikToker and an Instagrammer and a YouTuber, but she's bringing out this awesome app, so I'm helping her with that. So doing a bit of work on that today. It's looking really good. The funny thing is, because our audience is so Gen Z, and Gen Z absolutely fucking hate AI, that we have to, so all the illustration stuff have to be done by hand. So I have to do them all by hand, and even go into, like, this 3D program called Blender to basically make the animations and illustrations. But I mean, I've got AI next to me telling me how to do it. Like, how do I do this? How do I do this? So AI's telling me how to do it. I could just use AI and it would take me like a second, but because Gen Zers hate AI so much, I have to basically, like, get back into Blender, which I kind of know, but it's got a bit rusty, and have to sort of polish off my skills and, like, learn how to manipulate manipulate and build this asset in Blender, which is kind of funny because it's like I'm still kind of using AI to teach me how to do it. So AI is involved in some way, but we're just doing it so the Gen Zers can't be like, no, it's just AI and you can't use AI. Yeah, which is understandable, I think, for some Gen Zers because they're terrified of it because they know how much it's going to absolutely decimate their chance of actually getting a job in life and actually, getting ahead and buying a house one day, which is becoming less and less likely for a lot of young people out there. I'm not going to go into that too much because I tend to get a bit doom and gloomy when I talk about stuff like that. I don't like it when I get doom and gloomy. I can get quite negative quite quickly when I start talking about stuff like that. Like, don't get me started on COVID stuff because that's just like, oh, baby. I haven't really ever talked about that properly on the channel yet because I've always been a bit too scared because my opinion on that was very much not the same as everybody else's opinion on it, and I just don't like having to deal with lots of people telling me I'm a twat and I'm wrong. So I just don't say anything because it's like people are going to be like in the comments. I can't be dealing with it. But turns out I was right all along. Anyway, let's not go into that too much because some of you have cognitive dissonance still and will refuse to believe that you might have got it wrong when you did. 3 best decisions I ever made in my life, baby. Marrying Hannah, moving to Portugal, not having the jab. I'm sorry, I have to say it. We didn't do it, and I'm so freaking glad we did. And I didn't talk about it much at the time because I didn't know if I was going to be right or not. Turns out I was, but I didn't know at the time. So I didn't talk about it much then. And anyone who did talk about it, anyone who said you should do this or you shouldn't do this, I was like, how? You guys don't know enough yet to either support it or not to support it. I think with a decision like that, you've got to kind of make your own decision. You do what you need to do. As somebody who has like a small audience, I feel like you have a responsibility that if you're going to tell somebody to do something, you need to know for sure if it's the right decision or not. How do any of us know what is the right or wrong decision with stuff like that? We don't. We're just going on what the TV man tells us, and we should never trust the TV man ever. I don't think in life anyway. So I've probably lost a significant amount of subscribers by now, I reckon. But who cares? It's it's may as well put it out of its misery. It's dying on the floor anyway. May as well put a bullet in its head. See what I mean? I can go quite negative quite quick. I need to pull this back and keep it chipper. Keep it chipper. Yeah, I'm foraging quite a lot these days. I'm going outside and getting foraging shit like the tomatoes. I picked up a bunch of tomatoes today on our morning walk, and then on the way back there's an avocado tree there. Picked a couple of avocados, and neighbour keeps dropping us over plums and figs. We're getting loads of figs at the moment, so it's like nice to be able to go out the house and just get like loads of free food. In the UK, you're lucky to get like a sour raspberry or sour blackberry if you were lucky. They've already been well foraged by every other skank out there. So, yeah. Bippy, this little one, is itching loads at the moment. She's just scratching herself constantly. I think she's allergic to beef. And she might have got some... Did you get some beef? Yeah? I think you got a bit of beef, didn't you? Now you've got beef itches. Yeah? She's got this habit of chasing young girls on the beach. So if she sees a little girl on the beach, she'll run up to it and go rah, 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 and bark. And the girl's always freaking out. But I think she's like preempting the girl approaching her because she gets so much attention from young girls that she thinks, if I run up to them before they see me and go like rah, 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 then the girl's just going to run away screaming. And the parents are always laughing like ha ha. But she's not very intimidating. You're not intimidating, Pips. Nobody's scared of you. So it's a bit embarrassing taking her to the beach. She just chases young girls. But anyway, there's that chat. So what else I got to tell you? I'm just trying to ad lib here. So it's tricky to do that, but important. It's not important. What's important about it? There's nothing important about it. I think I'm sufficiently either pissed off or annoyed enough of you by now. I might leave it there. This is better. I was going to say this is better than nothing, but I don't think it is better than nothing. I think nothingness, a screaming nothingness, has more value than this video. I think. Sad that, isn't it? But anyway, I'm going to get back to work because I've got so much to do. Yeah, I've got to finish the app for my friend. I've got to try and, build all these animations for this company that I'm trying to get this full-time job with. So lots to get on with. I'm probably not going to edit this video much. I'm putting it out like this. And then if you're going to be mean to me in the comments about anything I've said, then just don't, please, because my ego's too fragile. I can't be dealing with it, but it's been a bad mood. I mean, I can take it, but it's just like, just don't say it. If you're not going to say anything nice, don't say anything. Right? You can say nice stuff. You say, fuck, you're looking sexy. Say that. You can say I look sexy, but don't say that I'm... Shut the fuck. What is wrong with me? I've got to stop trying to be funny. This is the thing Hannah says, when you try, Stef, you're not funny. When you're not trying, you're funny. How do I not try to be funny? I don't know. It's a puzzle I can never work out. But marriage is going well. There's that. Marriage is going well. Still in love. which is good after all this time. God, it's been a while now. It's been a while. Same person, every day, every night, every anecdote you've heard thousands of times, over and over and over. But it's fine. I mean, that's what marriage is, isn't it? You know, you're still just, you know. Anyway, yeah, what else is going on? I think that's about it. I'm going to wrap it up there. I was joking, obviously. I'm still in love with my wife. She's hot. She's far hotter than I am. Although, we are sort of doing this because she was always hotter than me. But as I'm getting older and I'm training more, I'm getting more jacked and looking more kind of like Silver Foxy. She's getting a bit more like old lady-ish. It's going to be one of those Madeley situations. Richard Madeley and what's her name? His wife, Miss Madeley, where it's like, I'm going to be the sexy guy and she's going to be the one that's like punching. I'm looking forward to that. I've always been punching above my weight with her. People are like, what's he got? It's not the money. It's not that. What else is it? I don't know, really. It's just, I guess I just don't know what she sees in me, to be honest. Don't know what anyone sees in me. Right, I'm going because I'm being a dick. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, hopefully, for something a little bit more efforty than this low effort nonsense. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I hope you have a brilliant time doing whatever you do. Yeah, bye.